So first question, talk about this season a little bit. You've been one of the leaders on the team this season. What's been the toughest part of the season and where have you seen some success?
Yeah, it's been a long season. It's definitely a grind. The toughest part of the season comes in January. We get that long break during Christmas, and trying to keep our cardio and our skills up over that break can really be a challenge. I'm thankful to have a good high school program that I can go home and practice with over break. And then success, we've had success, continued success throughout the season. We had a great dual season that started in November. We had a small peak in January at national duels, and now we're continuing and looking to peak again here in a couple weeks.
Now, there's a lot of guys on this team, even though there's only 10 guys wrestling, on any given night. There's a lot of guys who make this happen, who are encouraging each other. Who are some of the guys who've helped make this season as successful as it's been?
Man, we got 40 guys on the dual roster. I can't single anyone out. Everyone's been a part of it.
Now, you've been a part of this team for a while. What is it like to start off as a young wrestler in college and to get all the way to the point you are? Where have you seen, what's been some of the challenges of getting to this point in your career?
Ooh, the challenges. Coming in as a true freshman and getting my butt kicked every day by guys like Matt Nelson, that's a challenge to get over. And being able to do that nowadays is definitely enjoyable.
So now coming up, you've got nationals coming up. You've got 9 guys who are going to be wrestling there. What are some of the things to be what should we be looking out for? Who's going to see some success? What are you hoping to see in that tournament?
Well, hopefully we have success from all 9 guys. We're going to be out there looking for bonus points on our attacks, wrestling our style. One guy I'm going to keep my eye on is Vince Dietz. He's been consistent all year and he's tough to score on.
Now, wrestling is a sport that's really tough on your body. It's something that can seem unbearable at times. You go through weight cutting, you go through, you guys get out here, it's a grind every single day. What is that like to get to this point in the season and say, I made it this far? What does that feel like to know that you've overcome those tough points of the season to get to this point?
It's all about consistency at this time of the year. Handling that adversity throughout the year. I had an injury, so I kind of faced that for a little bit, and working through that, it's a challenge, but being consistent day in and day out is what it's all about. Other teams, I think we do that better than other teams, and that's where our success comes from.
You touched on a little bit just there, but what makes St. Cloud stand out? I mean, you guys have had success year after year after year. You've brought home national titles. You've had individual, Brett Velasquez winning his individual title. It just seems to never end. How do you guys continue to compete, knowing you have the target on your backs and at any moment you could see failure?
We thank our coaching staff a lot for that. Coaches Steve, Brady, it started with Aaron Conitzer when he was here, Jay Hildreth, and now Travis Holt. They get us ready for competition every week, so we have to thank them for a lot of it. And just being able to grind through the season is another big part of it.